Hi all, I'm Brian and I have a few product updates and enhancements to share. First up is customer and customer team metrics. For both customers and customer teams, we've added some new metrics on the customer index page, the edit customer page, and the edit customer team page. I'll start with the customer's index page. You'll see here that for each row in the customer index, I can see both the credit balance of this customer and the account balance of the customer. I can also, if I have multiple customers showing, sort my customer list by either of these columns. I'll switch over now to the Edit Customer page. At the top, you'll see the new metrics section that we've added. I can see the total listings that are associated with this customer, the total orders, the credit balance, and the account balance. I'll switch over to the Edit Customer Team page. And on this Edit Customer Team page, we've also added a similar metrics section up at the top here. So for this customer team, I can see the total listings, the total orders, the total members, and the total admins across everybody in this customer team. Next up is order form enhancements. We've made a few improvements to our order forms to make it easier for your customers to understand which team they're placing an order on, and if they're an admin of that team, who they're ordering on behalf of. Now, when your customers get to your order form and arrive at either the services or the contact step, they will have the option to log in. What we've added in the UI is some language that makes it easier for this customer to understand first who they've logged in as. In this case, I'm logged in as a test customer, and the customer team that they're placing this order for. So right now I have testing number 1 selected as my customer team. Since I'm an admin on this team, I also see this search bar here, and this allows me to actually choose which member of the team I want to place this order for. So I will search here quickly for myself. I'll see this top section called Recent, and this is going to show me any customers who I've recently placed an order on behalf. Now, if I wanted to change which customer team I want to associate with this order, I can click the Manage button right here, and this will show me a drop down for all of the customer teams that I'm either an admin or a member of. And I can see my role in parentheses next to the team name. We've also made it a lot easier to manage customers on orders and listings. I'll start with the listing page, and you'll see at the top here I have this customer section. This is not new, but if I click into this particular customer, I will see down here at the bottom the customer team that is associated with this listing. Now, if I want to change this customer team, all I have to do is select from this dropdown, and I'll choose a new customer team here. And now this listing is associated with that new customer team. If I want to change the actual customer that is associated with the listing, I would simply click Add Customer. I'll search for that new customer I want to add. And then I will remove the previous customer. I also have the option here, as you can see, to reassign the order. And we'll look at the order page in just a second. What I've done is now moved this listing and its order to this new customer, login test 44, and this customer's customer team. Let's switch over to the order page for this listing. And I haven't yet refreshed this page. You'll see that the previous customer associated with the order was Brian at Aryeo. What I'm going to do is refresh this page, and you'll see that the customer associated with the order has now been updated. What this means is that not only is the order now associated with a new customer, this customer's settings, both their customer team settings and any individual overrides that you've given them, are going to apply to this order as well. I'll share one last thing, which is the ability to replace a customer on an order. Now, we don't allow you to delete a customer from an order. We always want there to be a customer associated with each order. So instead, we allow you to click here and then replace the customer. I'll search for the new customer I want to add. I'll add this customer to the order. And now you'll see that that has been updated. I can see the new customer details, the customer team that is now associated with the order, internal customer team notes, and in this case, the billing customer for this customer team. Even though I've done that, I can still see who placed this order originally. In this case, it was Todd. And if I were to switch back to the listing page, I would see that the listing has also been updated with this new customer. We hope that all these changes are going to make it a lot easier to move around listings and orders between customers while still retaining all the key information that you need to understand where an order came from and who placed it. Another improvement we've added is the ability to delete customers from the customers index. As long as a customer has no listings or orders associated with them, you can now delete them from your customer list. You'll see here, let's take this customer who has 0 listings and 0 orders. I have the option to delete this customer. This should be very useful if you have duplicate customer profiles, or if you have customers that were never active in your company and you want to clean up your customers index. Now, let's say that you have a customer who has maybe 1 or 2 orders or listings, which is preventing you from being able to delete them. What you can do is go into those specific listings or orders and simply reassign them to a different customer. Once you've done that, that customer will no longer have any listings or orders associated, and you can come back and delete them. Finally, I want to highlight a few recent enhancements to the customer portal mobile app settings page. Now, if you're a company that is using a custom portal app, you can navigate to this mobile app settings page, and you'll see a section here called Contacts and Links. What I can do here is make any updates to the contact details that I want to display in my portal app. And by making those changes here, these changes will also flow directly into the portal app. A very cool feature about this custom contact section is that I can actually add 2. So let's say I have a support number, and I also have a scheduling number for my business. I can have 2 sections, 2 different numbers, or 2 different emails that will then display in my portal app to customers. That's all for this video. Thanks for listening, and we hope you have an amazing holiday season.